What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. So today, I'm just gonna be telling y'all why I decided to join the Navy story, how it happened, and yeah. Okay, so to start off, I didn't actually want to join the Navy or the military at all. So originally, after high school, I decided that I wanted to go to college. I wanted to do community college, but it just didn't work out. So I ended up going to a 4-year. I went to Bennett College. It's a all-girls HBCU, and it's in Greensboro. Some of y'all know what it is, and some of y'all don't. Yeah, so I went there. I did a semester. Well, I actually did 2 semesters. I finished my second semester last month. I think so. I don't know. I didn't actually finish it. Actually, what I did was the first semester I was there, and then when all the COVID-19 and coronavirus thing happened, I ended up having to come back home. So we ended up moving online, and I'm not good with online. So truth be told, I kind of just stopped going. But I don't know how I got my credits, but I ended up getting them. Anyways, so I decided to go for biology. Then I ended up switching my major to business. But anyways, so I think around last month, or maybe the month before that, me and my girlfriend were talking, and it was like one of those conversations where, I don't know, it wasn't meant to be serious. Like, we were just talking about, her life and stuff and what she wanted to do and all that. And she was like, I'm going to the Army. So when she told me that, I kind of, flipped out. And I'm like, well, why the heck do you want to do that? No. Mind you, I live in a military town. But even though I live in a military town, I've never wanted to be in the military whatsoever. I don't like to work out. I eat healthy, but I don't like to work out. I don't like being told no. I don't like being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, because I'm a very independent person. So I don't really like listening. And that sounds bad, but it's true. So anyways, my girlfriend was telling me, yeah, I want to join the Army or whatever. And I was like, no, why? And so actually what happened was, we have this thing where we promise each other stuff, and we pinky promise. And if we pinky promise, it's serious. So we were sitting in my bed and we were just talking, and she's like, I'm going to the Army. And I'm like, no. And I was like, but okay, you know what, since you want to just do that and just leave me behind, I'm gonna go to the, what did I say? Originally I was like, I'm going to the Navy. And so she was like, no you're not. And I was like, I pinky promise, watch. So in my mind, I wasn't really serious, but I don't know, in a way I ended up being serious. So I guess gum. And yes, y'all, I don't eat the whole gums. I know I'm weird, but I don't know. I just always have. So basically, I went in the room, and I was like, Mom, I'm going to the Navy. And my mom just brushed it off, because even as a kid, I've always had a whole bunch of ideas that I never fell through with. So she was like, okay, yeah, it was just another one of her ideas. So I go in there, and I'm like, Mom, join the Navy. And she brushes me off. She's like, good for you. Good for you. Mind you, I was still in college at the time, but online. So I go back in the room, and we're watching those boot camp videos on YouTube, and we're just sitting. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So days go by, and in my mind, I'm like, nah, I'm just playing. But then the other half of my mind was like, why not? So a week passes by, and I see that she's really going with her plan. And so I really sit down with myself, and I'm like, dang, what am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? I don't like college. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't want to go back. Mind you, we went to college together. So I'm like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back without her. And it was just not, I don't know what to do. So I thought about it, and I'm like, well, let me look into it. So I look into it, and I actually ended up, I was like, I don't want to join the Navy, because I can't swim, and I don't know, I want to travel the world, but not on a ship. I don't know, it was just a lot. My perception on what the Navy was and what it really is was just completely different. So I was like, no, I don't want to join the Navy anymore. I'm gonna do Air Force, because you hear a lot of people say Air Force is easier and everything. So I reached out to an Air Force recruiter, and he pretty much took forever to reach out to me. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. Go to the office and it's closed. I'm like, oh, all right. So I moved to the next branch, and I'm like, I'm gonna do Army. And then I'm like, no, Army is just not for me. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do Marines. Now, I have a family member who was in the Marines, so he would tell me about it, and I was stuck on Marines for like 2 weeks straight. Like, I was literally walking around the house, I'm gonna be a Marine, I'm gonna be a Marine. Mom, I'm gonna be a Marine. I'm gonna wear that really cute outfit with all those buttons. And I'm just like, I was just so hyped. And everyone in the house was just like, no, 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 no. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm gonna do it. So my mom, at this point, she's like, oh my God, you switched to every single branch at this point. Like, what are you doing? So, finally somebody asked me, well, actually my girlfriend, she asked me, and she was like, well, you know, it's cool that you want to join the Marine, but what job do you want? Mind you, I had went 2 weeks, full-blown boasting about the military, and didn't even know that I had to pick a job. So then I was like, oh, yeah, I had to pick a job. So I started looking into the jobs, and I realized that they didn't have any of the jobs I wanted to do. I originally wanted to do medical. So I was like, And then she was telling me, like, you know, if you're in the Marines, you work with the Navy. So if they don't have a job, you could possibly get a job working for the Navy, but you're in the Marines. I don't know how that works. It works, though. And I understand now, but then I didn't. So I was like, okay. And so then I started looking back at the Navy again. And I'm like, well, if the Navy has all these jobs, and most of these jobs I want, why would I go to another branch to do another branch's work? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, no, I'm going to the Navy. And once again, like, I kind of brushed it off, but I don't even know. I reached out to a Navy recruiter, and I think I said in my previous video, it was a recruiter in Hope Mills, and that's in Fayetteville for y'all that knows, North Carolina. So I reached out to him, and he was really nice. Like, he got back to me instantly. He asked me, like, the basic questions, like, what's your name? How old are you? How much you weigh, your height, you do drugs, blah, 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 XYZ. So I text him back. And then immediately, like, he's texting me back, like, constantly. And I'm like, all right, so this man is, like, the only man that really got back to me besides the Marine people. So I ended up, like, texting him back or whatever. And he makes an appointment with me, so I go to the office. And even still, like, I'm still in my mind. I'm like, ain't no what happened. So my girlfriend's like, hey, the Navy moves really fast. And I'm like, no, it don't. I signed up for the Air Force, and they move slow. Well, not signed up, but, you know, I was trying to. And I was like, they don't. No, they don't. It's going to take them like 2 months. Watch. She's like, no, they going to get you in. They going to get you out. So I ain't believe her. So we pull up, me, her, and my mom. We go to the military. We go to, like, the military. What's it called? The recruiting office. There it is. So we pull up at a recruiting office or whatever. Instantly, like, my stomach starts hurting. Like, my stomach dropped, and I'm like, oh God, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? But I'm like, all right, because I didn't want to show nobody that I'm, in my mind, I'm losing it. Like, I'm freaking out, but I'm like, yeah, all right, cool, whatever. So I go up there. When you get to the door, you gotta press a button, like it's a bell, like a doorbell, but it got the camera thing, so they can see me, but I can't see them, and they can unlock the door from, like, inside. Like, I don't know. You know, if any of y'all know that little ring button thing, I think it's like that. I mean, I don't got one because that's the rich people, but, like, you know what I mean. If you know, you know. So I ring the doorbell. I'm shaking, but don't nobody know. But I'm shaking like a stripper. Seriously, I'm scared. So I go in. He like, hey, and he called me Miss, and then my last name or whatever, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, yeah, so, I'm excited to meet you, and I'm like, yeah, you too, because I wasn't excited to meet him. I was scared. So, sit down. He's like, you ever took the ASVAB before? And I'm like, no, I never want to join the military. He's like, oh, okay, what makes you want to join now? So, like, I go through the process of telling him, like, I don't know, I just think maybe it's a good idea. I'm really just BSing it. Like, I'm giving him BS because everything I'm saying is not what I felt at that moment. I don't even know how I was talking, because in my mind, I wasn't even thinking nothing. So I go through telling him blah 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 whatever. He's like, all right, so we're gonna set you up with a practice test today, all right? And I'm like, practice test. Okay. And I'm like, all right. In my mind, still trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do next, because I know I don't really want to be here. So I go, he takes me to this room, and he sits me in front of, like, this iPad with, like, a little keyboard on it. And he sets it up, asks my name, whatever. And he tells me, like, it's timed. And this just helps him gauge, like, where I'm at, what I need to work on, if I'll be able to pass the test and all that. So I'm sitting there. He's like, you can't use your phone. You can't use the calculator. Don't use It's just got, like, real cold in here. Y'all think we gotta go to the top. Anyway, so he's like, you can't use the calculator, nothing. He give me, like, this paper. And he give me his pencil. And I'm sitting there. And he leaves out. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, all right. Click on the first question. It's like reading comprehension. I'm like, slight work. I don't need this paper. So then it moves on to, like, math. Now, I suck at math. I can do math, but I don't like math. So in my mind, I suck at it. So, it's like simple questions, like, what's 2 times 2 plus 3 plus minus 7, 4? I don't know. It was a simple stuff. And when you, like, for those of you that are in high school or graduated high school, we go through so many maths to the point where it's like your simplest math, like, they basically just build onto it until you graduate. But whenever you get out of high school and they, like, ask you, like, simple questions, you thinking you got to do the most. So they saying what's 2 plus 2, and the answer is 4. But because you went through so many maths in your head, you like 2 plus 2. Okay, so I got to carry the 2, and I got to subtract. Now I do PEMDAS, and then the square root of 2 is this. So then that means that's plus 7, so 37. Like, your answer is so wrong, but in your mind, like, you done went through so many maths, so you think that, you got to do the most. So you kind of stop thinking on, like, a simple level. So that was me. And so, it was, like, simple stuff. Y'all, my wig is, yes, if y'all see a move, don't say nothing, okay? Because it's itching. And it's on there, but it ain't on there. So, yeah. So, it was, like, simple questions, but I'm overthinking them. And I overthink anyway. So, it was just bad for me. So, yeah. At this point, I'm just like, I don't even know what that. I wonder what this is. Like, I'm stressing myself out. So time is finally up, and he comes and gets me. He looks at my scores, and I'm like, I probably failed, because I don't remember none of this stuff. Like, just trying to make myself feel better and letting the man know, like, hey, I probably failed this, so don't say my score out loud, and don't say nothing that's gonna make me feel more embarrassed than I already am, because I ain't even know what 2 plus 2 is over here. Don't tell nobody that, because there's other people in the office. I was embarrassed. So he looks at the score and he's like, okay, you definitely need to work on your math. But, overall, we didn't do too bad. And he tells me my score, and, like, their scoring is different from, like, school scoring. So if you get, like, a 60 in, like, school, you got, like, I don't know, what's the new grading scale? I think the new grading scale is, like before, I think a 60 was an F, but now it's, like, a D or something. Yeah, I think that's right. So it's like that. So it's not the same. So if you're in school and you get a 60, like, you're failing, but you're passing. But if you're in, like, military, that's good. Like, that ain't a bad score. So I didn't know that. So I'm thinking I failed. And so then he's like, well, how about this? Like, how about we just go ahead and get the process started today? And when he told me that, I literally thought I was going to pass out, because I had no intentions to do anything. I thought I was going to go up there. He was going to tell me about why I should join and try to re-recruit me and really suck me in. And okay, that was my dog moving. I don't know, it scared me. So, yeah, like, I thought he was going to try to recruit me, like get me in there. But, no, that was not the case. So, at this point, I'm like, dang, I can't let them know I'm scared. I can't let them know I don't want to do this, because I've been talking about this for, like, a while. I gotta do it now. So, at this point, we're at his desk. We're filling out papers, like, and he give me, like, this really long, like, this clipboard, and it had, like 200-something questions on there. And it's like, you ever had eczema? You ever had a cold? And it is just, like, the most unnecessary, random questions, like, do you bleed regularly? Like, weird stuff, like stuff you wouldn't even think ask. And for those of y'all that are in the military, and for those of y'all that did that, you know what you answer. Like, you know what them recruiters told you to put on that paper. You know. You know. So, let me think. Yeah, so basically, I did that, and we go back to the desk, and he's giving me all these other papers, like asking me social security number, blah blah blah. We're in there for like an hour, and then he's like, "All right, so I set up your MEPS date. I'm gonna set your date for so and so, which is like really like a week from that day." And I didn't know what that meant. That time I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm still kind of in like, what's the word? Not astonishment. Denial. Like, I'm still in denial about like what's going on. I'm just really just going with the flow, but I wasn't really there. You know what I mean? So, he's just telling me all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, great. He's asking me like, what kind of jobs I'm interested in and stuff like that. So I'm answering questions, but I'm really not there. Like, I'm really thinking all this is a joke. So after that happened, we ended up getting in the car and going back home and everything. And then everyone's just talking to me like, oh, like when I got home, everyone's just like, good job, I'm so proud of you. And in my mind, like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm excited. But once again, I'm still not even there. Like, I'm not there. I don't know where I was in my mind, but I was somewhere else. I must have been on the beach. I had to be, because I didn't hear half of what went on that day. So days go by, and I'm getting ready to go to MEPS. Like, days go by, I'm getting ready to go to MEPS, and it's like 2 or 3 days before, and my recruiter is preparing me, like, say this, don't say that. And like, if you, like I said, if you're in the DEP program, or you went already, and you're already in the military, whatever, however, they'll tell you like not to say certain stuff, or like when it's okay to say certain things. Like, they have like, I don't know, you just know, like they tell you like, don't say certain stuff that can basically get you disqualified. Yeah, so I'm sure y'all know. Some people may know, some people may not. But yeah, that's pretty much what they do. They pretty much like brief you on what to say and what not to say. So that happens, and it's like the night before MEPS, and I'm packing my stuff. They tell you like what to bring. You're a female. You gotta bring like basic underwear, basic bra, like not like a sports bra, but like a wire bra. Like, don't go in there with no sports bra. They may let you pass, but I wouldn't chance it. And as far as underwear go, like, don't go in there with no thong. Don't go in there with your Victoria's Secrets and your lacy little show your booty tootie rooties. Don't go in there with that, because they're going to look at you like you stupid, and they probably going to send you out. Like, it's okay to wear grandma panties that day. Like, wear your period panties. I mean, if you got, as long as you got no stain in them, you know what I mean? But wear your basic drawers. Like, don't go in there with no G-string. Don't do it. Because they're going to look at you. They looking at you up and down. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be real uncomfortable when you go in there, and then people looking at you, and you the only one with a thong on, and everybody else got on regular, stuff, and they booty cheeks covered up, and you go in there, and yours ain't even covered up. That's just, that's going to be weird. But anyways, so, I'm packing my stuff, and everything's going great. Like, my mom has told me, like, I don't know, she's kind of told me a lot, like, kept telling me, I'm proud of you, stuff like that. I'm still not there. Like, I'm literally still not there. I'm still just going with the flow of things. Like, literally just going with the flow. Like, I've never been so nonchalant about something in my life. Like, and if you're watching this and you know me, I'm not a nonchalant person. Like, I don't care about a lot, but I care about enough to not be considered nonchalant. So, So, the night before, my recruiter is supposed to pick me up and, go, whatever. I get a text message saying, we got to move your date because of, I think it was because they needed more information or something. I didn't have something. So they ended up moving my date. So, sorry y'all. My phone died. So, but I'm back. I can continue the story. I think I was at the part. That's my dog, by the way. I'm trying to think where I was at. yeah, all right. So, okay, so I got a message and basically telling me like my MEPS date had been moved for whatever reason. I don't remember why, but it had been moved. So I was like, all right, cool. I get another day. They just moved it like a day or 2 days from the day that it was at. I think in the other video, I think like, cause I know I had to break it up with recording. So y'all, I don't know. I know it was might have been on Monday, and I ended up seeing me on Wednesday or something like that. I don't know, but yes, I did that. So, ouch. So yeah, y'all know what happened as far as like me getting to MEPS and all of that, or at least you should. If you watch the other video, then you know that whole experience. And if you don't know, I'm not gonna tell you because I really want you to watch my other video. So go look at that video, fill in the blank, and yeah, and it'll probably be somewhere up here or something like that, so that y'all know, or y'all can just click on it. So yeah, so after MEPS and all of that, my life pretty much, well, not my life, but like everything kind of just went back to like normal ish. Like I ended up signing a 5-year contract, 4 years and 12 months, so 5 years. My job is aviation administration, also known as AAZ. If you want me to go into depth as far as my job, I definitely will. Just to give you like brief information, my job, basically I deal with fighter planes. I'm on that really big boat, and I deal with that. Well, that's what they. Who's outside? Okay. Well, that's what they say. But as far as I know, I pretty much do a lot of paperwork. Like I'm the administration side of everything. As far as that, but I can only tell you what they tell me because I obviously have not went yet. Soon, but not yet. So that's just what they tell me. Yeah. So pick my job and everything. Yeah, so after that, I decided that I really wanted to do HM. And HM in the Navy is called a hospital corpsman. I don't know why she's barking. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her. Yeah, but that's called a hospital corpsman, and basically you're like the doctors, physicians, nurses, medics for the Navy, and also for the Marines, because the Marine does not have their own medical field. So they work hand in hand. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into that. And I wanted to be that just because I've always wanted to do medical, and I originally wanted to be an OBGYN. But I'm finna kill her. I'm really finna kill her. I'm finna have one less pet. Like I'm really finna lose it if she don't shut up. I'm just be honest with you. I'm just finna lose it. Okay, I think she done. Yeah, she done. Maybe. So, yeah, so I've always wanted to be in the medical field. And if y'all see me look over here, it's because the door is that way and the door is open. And I live in the country. So, I got to be careful. I look out the door because I got the door open because lighting was better. And also, I didn't want to sit in this dark house. So, yeah. So, yeah, basically they work, well, I told you what they do, but I was going to be in the medical field, and I felt like that would have been a really good opportunity for me. But I ended up not being able to get the job because it wasn't open then, so I picked the job that I have now. And after my recruiter just put me like on a list, he basically sent in some type of form. I don't know, sent in some form basically requesting the job change. And they gave me the job change and everything, and they were like, hey, a slot just came open. But the thing about it was, like, I think it might have been like last week. Today is, I think, the like 13th of June, 12th of June, 13th of June. I don't know. Probably by the time I posted it, probably like the 14th. Anyways, yeah, today's date. So, like maybe like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, they called me and they were basically like, hey, we got a job opening. We have the HM job slot open, but the only thing about it is you will have to leave tomorrow. Like, so let's say it was like the 22nd of May. They called me on the 22nd and they were saying I had to leave on the 23rd. So literally the next day. So it was really scary and I did cry. I'm not gonna lie, I cried and I was upset because I wasn't ready and everything was just moving so fast, and I didn't even accept the fact that I was going to the Navy until like 2 weeks like after I got out of MEPS. So it was just like, wait a minute. Mind you, I wanted to spend more time with my girlfriend and like my family and everything. So my bad. I ain't gonna say what happened this time because I always gotta do something. So yeah. But anyway, so I had to make a decision. Basically, I chose to stick with my job because I felt like there were things that I still needed to accomplish before I leave. And I wanted to spend time with my family, and like I didn't want to I wasn't ready yet. And also, once I really sat down myself, I realized that picking HM wouldn't help me future wise. So I stuck with my job. Yeah. So after that, I just told him like I didn't want the job. I told him I stick with my job. So as of now, I am just like working out, trying to eat right, trying to maintain my weight because I did have to lose weight. Like I had to lose like 23 pounds. I lost it, but I did have to lose weight. So now I'm just waiting until my ship out date. And as of right now, my ship out date is August 12th. But I don't know if they're going to move it up or move it back or whatever, because with everything going on, they said they will probably be moving dates. So I'm just doing, living it up basically. Taking trips, visiting people. Now I ain't taking international trips. So don't y'all go trying to say, oh, she got the coronavirus. Oh, she got the COVID-19 because she decided to go to Italy. First of all, no, I'm black. I don't go to places like that. I go to the beach and not in them crowds. I go in a hotel room. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Spend time with my family, stuff like that. Spending time with my girlfriend when I can. Who, by the way, is also joining the military. She is going in as a Marine. She's in the DP program too. And let's see. Yeah, so in August I will be shipping out to go to basic, which is in Great Lakes. But Illinois, Chicago, I don't know what order you say it, but yeah. It'll be 8 weeks plus a 2-week quarantine unless it's lifted by then. Hopefully it will be, because I don't want to do them 2 weeks of quarantine. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do that. But for that time, and then after, I will go to my A school. And for some branches they call it AIT, for the Navy it's called A school. And my A school will be, I think, like 8 weeks. I think 8-9 weeks, something like that. And it will be in Meridian, Mississippi. So after that, I find out where I'm stationed, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. That is how my story goes up until literally now. If you have any questions as far as the process and you're interested in going to the Navy and you're scared or you are unsure about it, DM me, comment below. You can snap me, whatever. I'll definitely talk back to you. I don't have a problem with that. Ask me questions. If I can help you make your decision, I definitely will try to. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all want to see from me. If y'all want to see my next video, maybe with my girlfriend. I don't know yet, but I got plans. So yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends about me. And that's all I got to say.